Alright, good morning. My diff is finally here. I've just had it welded and I've just cleaned the surface up and we're gonna put down some RTV because I'm too cheap to buy the gasket and reseal it up, and then we just have to chuck her in the car. I've got it up on jack stands. I actually cleaned out my shed enough to have space to fit the car in here, which is pretty nice for a change, because usually you can hardly walk around a car in here. Yeah, we got it all up and ready, and we will smash that out. Alright, just dropped the exhaust and now we are going through, and what is the camera pointing at? Just going through and loosening off all the axle bolts and pull the axles off, and then drive shaft, and then we can get all the diff mount bolts out. Right, so just the front bolt to come out and then the diff will drop. Diff is out. Now I've just got to get that front subframe bush swapped over, because there is actually a fair bit of play in that. So swap out that bush, do the transmission mount bushings, and then chuck the new one back in. Here's the new one that's going to go in. This one's sleeved, which I guess is a better thing. We'll find out. I don't want to talk about it. All that matters is that the welded diff is in. The bushing, on the other hand, I say it's poly and RTV special bushing. Hopefully it holds up. Otherwise, I'm going to need a new subframe, but don't worry about it. Also got the double plates to suit track regulations installed. So the buckle is now bolted to the side of the trans tunnel, and then on the inside of the trans tunnel there's a metal bracket holding it. Tidy up, get this on the ground, and we'll go for a drive tomorrow. Alrighty, it's the next day. So yeah, welded diffs in, seat mounts done to spec. The only thing left now, I have purchased some reinforcement pads for the top of the strut towers, because I don't want them breaking. We'll chuck them in, and then I just need to use M6 grade 8 hardware to mount my fire extinguisher, and then she's up to track regulation spec. So this is it here. It just sits on top of the strut tower, like so. Just to help evenly disperse the load of the shock, so it's not just pulling on the holes. Because I've seen people rip out those strut mounts, and I do not want that to happen. Forgot to film it, but I also did the transmission mounts. These are the old ones. I've put in some hard brake, stiffer ones. These ones are very soft and kind of collapsing on themselves. So hopefully that helps with some of the kind of drivetrain and gearbox kind of vibrations and issues I've been having. There we go. You might be wondering, didn't you just say you were gonna take the E36 for a test drive? Well, I took her to breakfast. We went and had a nice breakfast. And then on the way home, it cut out while driving. So I pulled over, and then, no, I don't know, after 10 minutes it turned back on. It was cranking, but not starting. Made it another probably 200 meters down the road, and it turned off again, and then I had to get it towed home.
Hey Matt, I heard you finally got your E36 working, bro. How's that going for you, man? How's that going? Ah!
And by the sound of it, the fuel pump has died or dying, because it only primes maybe every 3 or 4 times off the key. So I'm going to chuck in, I've got a mate who's got a parts one, we're going to chuck in the relay off that one, and hopefully then the Beamer will make it out of shed jail. God damn, it just doesn't want to leave. Nice. Good morning. It is 6 AM. We drove 3 hours last night to Manfield in the Beamer, and today we have a drift day, so it made it this far. Let's hope it makes it through the day. Too early, drifter!
We're here, we're finally here.
Oh shit.
We came way too early. Hey?
Oh man. Alright, we made it to the track. Just unloading everything. Got the tools, spare tyres, spare axles, some wiring. And yeah, all the Torx bits in the world.
He's gonna drive straight out.
Yeah, you will,
Flow
bro.
over it.
He will.
Yeah. Someone do it with my front bumper, bro. My front bumper's on the no way.
I think he's got a drift effort, bro.
He's gonna go get it.
We're in the same boat, man. Just need a handbrake.
Right, day complete. I'll show you the damage report. 1 and 2. And then I did a couple runs on the new tyres, but they still got enough tread to get me home. The horse somehow lives on. Alright, all packed up. Little zip tie repair to hold the air duct in because that came off. My fender liners are gone, but other than that, can't complain. Alrighty, we have made it home. The car did 550 k's there and back, so 3 hours there, 3 hours back, and a full day drifting. Didn't break on me. That's awesome. Alright, good morning. It is the next morning after the event. I'm pretty sunburnt, pretty shattered, but yeah, really happy. What a good weekend. I've managed to take out a cone So my grill, yeah, you know, it's a little loose. The air duct down there, had to zip tie that up. Yeah, the door cards also didn't survive the track day. The car seems fine. There's no no extra clunks. You know, any of the noises it was already making before I drove there and beat on it. So I'm stoked. I'm confident now in using this car. The only other issue we did have was the wheel here at full lock. It's rubbing on the inner, which is fine, but it's also hitting the frame rails back in there. So I am going to have to chuck on maybe a slip-on spacer on the adapter just to push it out a little bit more. But I'll do that. I have some coilovers coming, so I'll do that when they show up. As for tyre wear, I'm actually pretty damn happy with my alignment here. Like, basically using my, 80% of the tread. I mean, how good. And these tyres too, they lasted me pretty damn well. I only changed onto these ones right at the end of the day. I did bring a pair of stock rims in case I got a little too excited, but nah, how good. The only other letdown was the handbrake. I did chuck on the extension and try use it, but even with that adjusted, I got one good rip out of it, and then the rest of the day it was useless. When I was there, I was thinking, oh shit, no, I'm gonna have to put a hydro in it. I'm not gonna keep it street legal, yada yada. And then I kind of had like a decent think about it, and it's like I'd rather get really good without the handbrake first before riding this off as just a drift car, because now this is the only I guess cool car I own. So as you'll see, there is no cressida there, and there's no cressida in the shed, but I did purchase a ute. But yeah, overall, bloody awesome weekend. This video is probably a bit all over the place because I haven't been great at filming lately, obviously just with things like letting the cressida go and been a bit busy sorting shit out. But I'm feeling really really positive and really good about things now. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.